Have you ever encountered a situation where you have thousand things in your mind to say, but you cannot utter a single word out of your tongue in response? Has it? If yes, then let me tell you, I have brought you the solution here. And this solution is for my friends preparing for IELTS, SAT, TOEFL, GRE, PT, and any other English proficiency test. What happens? Generally, I'm telling you, the examiner takes out a cue card and gives you a topic. And if you're not ready with it, or even if you have practiced it, the hesitation, that nervousness often grip you and grips your nerves so rigidly that you cannot get yourself freed and speak a single line on the particular topic. The multiple cases that I have registered in my decade long experience of tutoring and mentoring IELTS kids. So I'm going to tell you today what you need to do in order to meet the crisis. See, speaking skill, right, or the speaking evaluation at IELTS, you are basically tested or your speaking skill is evaluated, and make sure that you can get yourself engaged in any conversation based on any topic, right? So let me tell you what. Let's take out. Let us walk out of this serious conversation. Let us go into something funny. You got loose motion, right? You went for a party and you end up eating a lot of oily and spicy stuff. What happens? Your stomach gets upset, and you become a frequent visitor to the washroom. So what do? You take medicine for that. Now, another situation. It's raining outside after this long, sweaty summer season. Monsoon knocks at door, and all of a sudden you feel, oh my goodness, it's raining outside. I must go out and get myself drenched in the rain. You go there, you get yourself drenched in the rain. Ah, you got fever. Now, when you get fever, you pop up paracetamol. Right? Make sense? Or maybe some cough syrup if you get cough. Ah, so here also in IELTS, PT, SAT, TOEFL, and the cue card, the topics are like those diseases for you, right? And you have to meet the crisis. So different medicines are prescribed for different topics. Let's say the examiner is there and he takes out a cue card and he asks me to talk about a city which I have never been to. Let's say, ask me, all right, tell me something about the city. Let's say, what city I can take out in my mind? Let's talk about a small city called Jamshedpur. You guys know, right? That's in Jharkhand, Jamshedpur. Alright. So if they say, now I have studied about Jamshedpur in book, but I haven't been there yet, right? So what will you do? What do you need to do here? Don't do anything. There's a framework. There's a frame. Number one, give a small introduction of the city. So you say, the city Jamshedpur is located in the state of Jharkhand and in the country India. It is also known as a steel city because of the Tata Group Steel Company there. The city is known for uh, carrying the legacy of Jamshedji Tata. Right, this much you stop. So that's the introduction, right? And then you talk about the infra. So definitely it's a steel city, so you can say you can find a lot of small industries mushroomed around that steel corporation or steel plant. Am I clear? Am I making a clear picture to you people? So step one, step two, and number third, you can say beside this, what do you call it? The small industries, there are parks, school, multiple schools are there. See, no one is going to evaluate the information there. What they will judge you, they'll judge your grammar, your fluency, and how you present yourself. Right? It's pretty much obvious that a person doesn't know about that particular place, but yes, he or she can say whatever imaginary thing in in a correct way, and that correct way has to be error free. Yeah. Yes, it is error free, then only it is a correct way. You can understand it this way. No more confusion. All right. Third, you can come to the conclusion that it's wonderful. People residing in the city, steel city, get easy jobs in the small industries, or often end up getting job in Tata Steel. That is a good paying job. Tata not only takes care of their salary, but it also accommodates them by allowing them staff quarters, apartments, blah 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 blah. So that goes for the place. Now let's come to a very popular topic. Talk about a person who is bookish. Don't worry, you know a book and you know the person. You can make it any person. Let's say you don't know a person who is very much bookish, right? Yet you have to talk about the person. So you can say, all right, I know about a fella. No, don't use fella. Huh? I just did it. Don't no 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 no. You say, all right, to talk about a person who is a bookish. I would like to talk about my uncle, my nephew, my professor, blah, blah, blah. This is the beginning. Again, this is a design framework to uh, get yourself into the conversation. That is step one. So once that step one is covered, then you start talking about this fella has the collection of 2,500 books in his home. He is a voracious reader. He loves to read about everything. He reads philosophy, poetry, novels, arts, and blah blah blah. Anything you want to add. Even you can add medical, engineering, technology. Right? No one bothers. And then finally, yeah, whenever I sit with him, it gives me immense pleasure as he shares the experience that he learns from those books, or the knowledge that he learns from those books. So it enriches my what do you call it? My knowledge box, my gray cells, right? Clear? Number three. So I just gave you two examples. So you need to chart out this framework. So go through the cue cards. You need to find out what are the basic topics you have. What are the topics you have? Prepare, you know, frames. You can say molds to be more precise and to understand it. You need to prepare molds. Let's say we have molds for different articles, right? Let's say I want to craft a hammer. So for that, I have a different mold. I put in that molten metal into that mold, and my hammer is ready. Right? Similarly, here, you need to be selective about the topic that they give you, and you need to practice for it. And yeah, how to practice, I'll bring this to you in our very next episode. This is it for today. Thank you very much. I'm Aditya Singh Rana, your mentor and coach, signing off. Good night.